Welcome back, everyone. Some of you may have seen our sneak peek from the Costa Mesa Expo, but now that pre-orders are live, we thought it was time to officially introduce you to the brand new Bean Pod trailer. This is the first trailer that we've built that is not a camp inside model, so let's jump inside and see what it's all about. The inside of this trailer is all about gear storage and organization. So in the back here, you have this massive shelf that's large enough for totes and bags, things like that. You have tie-down points all around as well to keep things secure while you are off-road. Underneath, you have access for items that you want to take with you that you're probably not accessing quite as frequently. And then you have this giant area in the front here that is great for duffels and things like that. Back here, we do have our universal air compressor mount tray. It will come with a air compressor standard. In the back, we also have lighting, so you can actually run white or amber on this one if you're wanted to keep your night vision a little bit better at night. Moving up towards the front of this, we do have this 4-foot lifetime table with the built-in benches, so great to set up around the campfire or for dinner. And in front of that, there's a 20-gallon water or gravity-fed water tank. Moving to the outside of the trailer, we continue that theory of gear organization and off-road capability. So this trailer is riding on these massive 33-inch all-terrains with a custom air ride suspension underneath, has about 5 inches of adjustability up and down. On this one, we're running propane over the fender. We do have the molly panels on this roof rack, which give you the capability. You can see we're running the Rotopacks, but you can run shovels or other equipment that you might want to have externally mounted from the trailer. We have our shower box in the rear. We have exterior area lighting in the back. There are DC inputs and outputs. So you have a solar input on the roof, so you can run a portable panel or attach something to your rooftop tent. And there are DC outputs for the lighting and other accessories that you might want to run for that. You can see we do have a gap between our roof rack here, and what that's for is additional gear storage or paddle boards, kayaks, things like that you want to take with you that you don't want to have mounted to the top of that tent. We will have 10 options available, but the nice thing with this trailer is with that modular roof rack, you can pretty much mount any tent that you want. Moving up to the front of the trailer, we have our same fully articulating off-road hitch. We have our high clearance jack, and then we have this beefed up front deck. Awesome part about this is you'll have options to run dirt bikes, mountain bikes, whatever two-wheel accessories you want to have up here. Behind that, we have our front spare. We have a ton of tie-down points all around here, so if you aren't running a bike, you do have plenty of more gear storage, great place for firewood and things like that. And then next, let's take a look up top. One of the other benefits of the elevated roof rack is it does actually give you enough head clearance to mount an awning up top for coverage. Then depending on which type of rooftop tent you use, the front deck acts as a great place to help set up the tent as well as get in and out when it's time for bed. On the galley side of this trailer, we took some cues from both our Bean Squared and our top-selling Bean Stock 2.0. With the side-mounted galley, it makes it pair really well with that 180 or 270 awning up top to provide a ton of shelter over this cooking area. And on the Bean Stock 2.0 Simplicity side, instead of having actual plumbed water, we're running the nice Dometic Go system. So you do still have actual running sink while you're out in the middle of nowhere. You have the nice stove up here. You have a full modular cooking system here, so you can slide these around to wherever they need to be. You got your stove, cutting board, sink, and we're running a Iceco 35-quart fridge for cold storage. Moving to the rear of the trailer, we have our beefed up 2-inch hitch receiver, so you can run bike racks or cargo back here if you need to. We also have the impact rated stabilizer jacks, as well as built-in recovery points on the frame. On the rear tailgate, we have a full-size molly panel, which you can see we're running the nice Max Tracks back here. You can also use that to run other accessories if you want to. And then you have your locking latches up top. Drop down that nice big tailgate and you can see the last little bit of storage here. So over here on the left, we have the switches to run the interior and exterior lighting. We have the Goal Zero Yeti 500 in this one, but you'll have a 1500 option if you do want to run more power. You have more storage space here next to those Dometic Goes. Molly panel mounting here, as well as a storage trough down below. We have all of our straps and everything for the awnings back there, so great place to store some of those odds and ends. And then moving back to the rear tailgate, there is a full-size cutting board on this, so it creates a great prep space for that nice side-mounted kitchen. The pre-order link is now live, so we wanted to just give you a quick rundown on exactly what Bean Pod is. If you're interested in jumping in line for orders, click the link below and that'll take you over to the Bean Pod page for that. There will be more in-depth videos coming out on this in the near future, so make sure you follow our socials and join the newsletter to stay up to date on everything Bean.